XRP starts to do its moonshot, do its god candle, do the thing that we've been waiting for, that actually marks the moment when the exchanges start to delist. I know many of you are thinking, Lewis, how can you dare think about this stuff? Like, why are you saying that? Don't add this to the mix. Well, I think it's a really important consideration to have. If you truly understand what XRP is and what Ripple is doing, you'll understand why I believe there's a 35% chance that all the exchanges delist XRP the moment that it skyrockets. Sometimes exchanges will delist assets, and they delist assets for a variety of reasons. We saw this with XRP in the past when the SEC filed that lawsuit. Coinbase, Binance US, they delisted XRP. That was out of kind of regulatory or legal fear. They did that. That's one of the reasons why you would delist. Other reasons are like shady founders and malpractice or kind of wrongdoing. That's another reason why they might delist. But one reason that nobody talks about is that exchanges will delist assets that simply don't have enough trading volume, because when there's not enough trading volume, it costs the exchange in all these kind of regulations, the upkeep of these things, AML, all kinds of stuff. It costs the exchanges more than they make from the trades that are happening in that market. So I want to pose something to you. If you've got your XRP and the price goes way up and it's now stable, there's no more money to be made in trading XRP, really. Like, there's not much in it anymore. It's more stable. You have to admit that it changes from a speculation asset that no one's going to participate in that, because there's no gains in there anymore. They're going to go off to other altcoins and find other opportunities because XRP's done its thing now. So it becomes an efficiency play. And because it's no longer traded, and the trading volume would be down to such a degree, exchanges will just delist it, and they think, oh, XRP, there's not much movement in it anymore. We're not going to highlight it as a primary market in our thing. It's really just a software anyway. It's going to transition. It's going to transition to that point where the banks are just using it as a software. Of course, they understand that they're using crypto and blockchain, but it's not because it's crypto and blockchain. It's just because it's better. And so you get this environment where there's no trading volume. The exchanges delist, and everyone holding onto their XRP is participating in a market that's actually happening behind closed doors. Currently, 50% of all the volume on the XRPL is done OTC, over the counter. This is in private, behind closed doors trades. If you see that number go to 85%, delisting is going to happen, because it's at the point where this is where businesses and enterprises and financial institutions are using XRP in the background behind closed doors using OTC, like they're using Liquidity Hub from Ripple.